Yes. I was so excited because when you plan a thing and God make it happen, you do it's you do know how joyous that could be. There are a lot of people that have that plan and it didn't work out. So if you plan a thing and God makes it work, then that means you are in his plan. That means it's actually his way for you. Okay, so that's my bump size at 25 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Yes. And as can already tell, we are already in a new series. And this is my pregnancy series. Yeah, pregnancy series. This is second pregnancy series. Okay. Well, while I was pregnant for my first, I wasn't on YouTube, but now I'm on YouTube. So, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Christina Kelvin. If you're new here, welcome, 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 welcome to my pregnancy series. All right. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm talking about how I got to know I was pregnant and how I broke the news to my husband. Okay, yeah. So first thing first, I think I started thinking about getting pregnant again while my baby was around. Actually, immediately I gave birth to my baby and I saw how things were turning out. I just made up my mind that what, the first 5 years of my marriage life, let me just give it into giving birth, pregnancy and giving birth, if God permits, all right? And as God will have it, I give birth immediately. I'm sorry, I got pregnant immediately. I got married, and when I gave birth to my first child, I was hoping that if it happens, it happens. I beg, make I just do everything together. But as God will have it in a way, I didn't start menstruating until around 8 months postpartum. Yes, my menstruation didn't come, but my period didn't come back until 8 months postpartum. For some people, it might be 21 weeks after they've given birth. 41 days, sorry, 21 days after they've given birth. Some people 41 days after they've given birth. And for me, though people say because I was doing exclusive, but I have people that did exclusive that immediately after naming ceremony like this, they start menstruating, alright? So my menstruation didn't come till around 8 9 months postpartum. So of course I wasn't even thinking of, though I desire it, but of course I wasn't menstruating. So obviously that means I'm not ovulating, alright? And pregnancy cannot happen. Okay. So I think at 9 months I ovulated, and immediately I ovulated, I was like, well, I wasn't as if I was anxious. I'm just like, well, if it happened, it happened. Of course, if the menstruation didn't come back, I was even thinking probably it will be till I stopped breastfeeding, because people say you can use exclusive breastfeeding as family planning, breastfeeding as family planning. So I already zeroed my mind like maybe till after I weaned my baby. Okay, so but that ninth, when my period came, I said in my period, I said at 9 months going on 10, 10, 11, 12, I didn't see it again. At that point my husband was even thinking that, Happy, you are pregnant, Ini. Boom, after my baby's first year birthday, I saw the period again. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I think that was in October, right? Yes, that was in October. I saw the period in October. And after the one I saw in October, so of course I desire it, but my mind wasn't really there because I still have a baby, you get. So I didn't put myself, I was not under any tension or any the anxiety of the eagerness of her I want to get pregnant. I wasn't really there. Yeah, though I was preparing myself, and I think that's another thing I would like to share with people in another video I prepared for my second baby. Yeah, I was actually preparing my body for pregnancy. So I'll share that. Don't let me go into details with that. I'll share that in my next video. So, and the period I saw in October, that was it again. October or November, that was it again. I didn't see another one. So my mind was obviously not there, because as a matter of fact, I had one when my baby was 9 months, and until she was 1 year, I didn't see another one. I didn't see it. I didn't see my period again. So I thought probably my cycle has not yet been regulated due to all these postpartum hormones and all that. So my mind was not there at all. December 2021 was when I clocked. Yeah, that December was last year. December 2021 was when I clocked 30, and I can tell you that I was very busy that December period. traveling, not really traveling, visiting people, planning my birthday party, doing my birthday. I didn't have a party anyways. I mean, we should had a program for children in church, having outreach. It was a whole lot. Then we had someone coming from the UK to visit us. So I was always with the person almost all the time, making the person comfortable. We are always going out. So my mind was not even there like pregnancy. But I think January 3rd, January 1st, we were all out. January 2nd, I think January 1st, we were all out. Yes, January 2nd, we planned to go out in the evening. I don't know, probably we were all out or something. But January 3rd, but when we were all out, even as we go about our duty and all that, I just discovered that I was always getting tired. I will walk small like this, I will just get so tired. So I'm like, could it be that I want to fall sick, or could it be the stress of, December programs in church, personal programs, birthday, and all that? So this particular day, I think it's on January 3rd, this particular day, I carried my baby and we took a walk. We went to this person that came from the UK's house. And the house is not even up to 3 minutes walk from our house. But when I got to their house, I was pouting like heaven. The way I was pouting and sweating. People there were like, sister, no, where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming from house. Okay, why are you now pouting this one as if you ran the marathon race? I said, I didn't even know that. I just get really I got really so out of breath. Immediately I take a little walk, do something little and all. So, oh well, but the time was really getting to me. So I'm like, okay, in my mind I said, okay, this one that I'm this tired, and since October that I last saw my meds, I was thinking about it, like October I last saw my period, I didn't see anything. Okay. So when I got home that night, then another thing I observed then was that I urinate a lot. So at night when I sleep, I can urinate like 7 times before dawn. So that morning I was like, do you know what? The way I'm even urinating, it just came to my mind like maybe I should even take a pregnancy test. I just said okay. So I was like, my mom like tomorrow morning I'm going to take a pregnancy test because the way my body is feeling so funny, tired, repeating up and down and all. So as I was going to the bathroom that morning, of course, nothing to gain, nothing to lose. My hopes are not so high, but I just want to know that why am I probably I need to treat malaria or something. So and I think December I was feeling that way too. I was feeling so sick in December too. So I treated malaria, self-medication anyways. So I treated malaria in December. So I'm like, I just treated malaria. Why could I not be feeling this way again? So I just brought the pregnancy strip out and we went into the restroom and boom. I mean, the lines came out deep and sharp. It shook me. I was like, what? The way, when you just got pregnant, the HCG level has not increased, they say. And, the line might appear to be very faint. But this one that I did, the line did not appear faint. It came out really sharp, blue color, very, very deep. So that means I've been pregnant too. When I got to know around December 3rd, I was already 7-8 weeks gone. Around 6-7 weeks gone. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know that. My mind was not there and all that. And that was how I actually got to know that I was pregnant. And I began to think about, there was no drama in me telling my husband. I thought about it, like, how did I even tell this man, this bushman that I'm pregnant? I thought, think. I thought about it. I just so I dropped the strip inside a phone. We just got a phone then. So I dropped inside a phone gadget. And I wrapped it and I said I have a gift for you. I gave it to him. My husband just opened it. I said, oh, you're pregnant? I said, yes. He said, oh, that he has been sensing it too. Blah blah. There was no so much of a drama to it. There was not so much of a drama to it. Even when the song would say, are you recording? What I tried to do. So there was not so much of a drama to it. And I told him the next I got to know in the morning he has gone out. I think he went out very early that morning. Or probably he went to church and he has not come back. So when he came back, I just handed it to him. I was like, oh, so we are pregnant. I said, yes. I was so excited because, when you plan a thing, and God make it happen. It's you do know how joyous that could be. There are a lot of people that have that plan and it didn't work out. So if you plan a thing and God makes it work, then that means you are in his plan. That means it's actually his way for you. That was why he make it happen, alright? So I was so excited about getting to know, and so anxious and so anxious about what the days ahead will be. And I must tell you, immediately I got to know I was pregnant like this. I was initially feeling so tired, and that was actually what my next video will be about, which is my first trimester experience. Immediately I got to know I was pregnant like this. It was as if they let loose all the pregnancy symptoms. Jesus. I began to vomit, I began to spit, I began to lose appetite, I began to get too tired. It was as if they let loose all the pregnancy symptoms. Okay, like this will come to the end of how I got to know I'm pregnant and how I told my husband. Yes, and I'll see you in my next video of sharing my first trimester experience with you. Bye for now.